highway diner. She was staring through her glass of gin. Said her name was Maren, and her heart was worn more thin than skin. She said he used to write me poems, now he just writes checks and yells. 4 kids in a house too heavy, and a love that's gone to hell. Oh, Marianne, you should have told him before you packed that suitcase, heart. Before you went and found a stranger trying to make a brand new start. There's a line between the lonely and the ones who walk away. And girl, I ain't your answer, I'm just your getaway. She reached across and touched my hand with a trembling kind of grace. Said, you remind me of the boy I loved before he turned into that face. Oh, Marianne, you should have waited for a moment that was real, not a barstool conversation with a man too numb to feel. There's a truth between the silence and the things we never say. Girl, I ain't your savior, I'm just your runaway. She cried a little when the jukebox died. I tipped my hat and said goodbye. Some wounds don't need a cure tonight, they just need time and a softer light. Oh, Marianne, I hope you find him not the man you left behind, but the dreamer in the kitchen who once kissed you like the sky. Me, I'll take the lonely highway over breaking hearts again, and I'll remember you in silence, but not like Marianne.
We've seen the sky turn dark and wild, thunder crashing every mile, but you held my hand through every sway, like the calm inside the hurricane. We've patched the roof, we've braved the cold, but never once let go our hold. The walls might creak, the lights may dim, but love don't shake when it's built within. 'Cause we're built to last, come fire rain, through the shifting winds and growing pains. Might bend a little, never break. Our roots run deep beneath the quake. No matter what this world will cast, we're built to last. We don't need gold or picket lines, just quiet hearts and honest time. The seasons change, but not our truth. You're still my reason, I'm still your roof. Yeah, we're built to last, not made to fade, like old oak beams and sweet porch shade. Even if the paint chips down, we got more love than any town. Come what may, we'll hold it fast. We're built to last. matters how loud and far, we'll stay safe just where we are. With every breath, with every scar, we prove it more. We're built to last through rise and fall. We've been through hurt and we've seen it all, but this heart, this home, this steady beat, it's weathered strong beneath our feet. Forever's not too much to ask. We're built to last.
Cradle before sunset, I'll be gone with the breeze. Got a saddle sore heart and callous dreams. Riding fence for $1, playing songs for a bit, chasing freedom in echoes I ain't caught yet. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, rolling like the dust on a southbound bend. Love's tried to hold me, but I don't stay. I give my heart to the wide highway, and if you see me down that stretch again, I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I've played shows for a plate and left towns in the rain. Got a letter once saying don't come back again. But I ain't bitter, no, I still smile. It's a hard life, but it's worth each mile. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, let the fences fall, let the story spin. I've lost good women and friends who stay, but I find my peace in the empty plains. So if you ask me where I'm headed, then I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I ain't got much but this worn guitar, a busted up truck, and a few old scars. But Lord, I've lived more than I've planned, with the sky above and the reins in hand. Yeah, I was born to chase the wind, following songs where the map gets thin. They say I'm foolish, say I roam, but I've never called one place home. And if I never see her face again, I'll still be in Laredo before sunset. Yes, I'll ride to Laredo before sunset.
to the red clay roads, barefoot runs and slingshot toads. Grandpa picking on his old porch swing while Mama made sweet tea that could heal anything. I used to chase the sun till dark with a fishing pole and a mason jar. Fireflies danced in the summer breeze and the crickets sang in harmony. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you smile, rolling like the thunder down that muddy mile. Let the banjo ring and the fiddle cry. We'll howl at the moon as it climbs the sky. Yeah, raise up your hands and stomp your boots. We're singing that riverback truth, where the joy runs deep and the soul don't lie. To that riverback music till the day I die. Daddy said, son, take life slow, but I was busy trying to ride that bull named Joe. We built dreams out of barnwood scraps and raced old tires down gravel tracks. Now I'm older, paying bills and dues, but that backwoods spirit still runs through. When the work is done and the sun dips low, I grab my guitar and I let it go. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you feel like a kid again, but behind the wheel. Let the dobro slide and the washboard beat, kicking up dust in the noonday heat. Yeah, raise up your voice, let the mountains shake. We're singing for joy, nothing fake, where the heart beats fast and the time slips by. To that riverback music till the day I die. Yeah, to that riverback music, let it
I tried my luck in LA town. Fast talk, fast cars, they just wore me down. Ran the race, but lost my way. Now I'm back where the longhorns graze. I'm slowing down in Texas, taking back my time. No more chasing nothing that ain't mine. Got a front porch view and a peace of mind. Let the world keep spinning, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm slowing down in Texas, one breath at a time. They said I'd make it if I played their game, but their kind of fame just ain't the same. Now sweet iced tea and a warm sunrise, where folks say hey and mean it right. I'm slowing down in Texas, where the grass still grows, where nobody minds if the tractor's slow. Got boots on dirt and stars to guide. Let the city lights fade, I'll take this life. Yeah, I'm slowing down in Texas, where my soul feels right. Might not have gold or silver chains, but I got skies that never change, and a dog that waits out by the gate. Tell me that ain't living great. I'm slowing down in Texas, where the living innocence kind, where my heart beats in a simpler time. Let the world go rushing blind, I'll be here with peace to find. Yeah, I'm slowing down in Texas, and that suits me just fine.
If I could only win your love, watching every cloud go by, hoping one might carry whisper from the corners of your mind. I'm asking for a promise or a vow you couldn't keep, just a moment of your mercy before I fall on your love. If you'd only look my way, I'd give you all I am. No diamonds in my pocket, just steady open hand. I'd hold you through the quiet, through the storms and through the gray. I could give you all my heart if your heart could only win your lay.
I know she's got your fancy with her shining Sunday dress, but I've loved you through the silence, through the ache and second guess. You don't see me when I'm smiling, but I smile just for you. And I'd wait 1,000 evenings if you asked me to. If you'd only look my way, I'd never let you go. I'd write your name in every line of every song I know. I'd be your constant morning when your nights begin to stray. I could be your one true thing if you did only look my way. I ain't begging, I ain't proud, but this love won't be too loud, just a whisper in the wind, praying someday you'll give in. If you'd only look my way, the world would fall in place. All my waiting would be worth it, just to see your face. I'd love you with a quiet that no storm could ever sway. Yes, I'd be yours forevermore if you'd only look my way. Just look my way.
The fellas at work all ask me why I smile all week long. They say love don't last forever, but I prove them wrong with every song. She don't mind my muddy boots or my habit of humming tunes. She just laughs and pours the coffee while I dance around the room. 'Cause she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, with a kiss before I even go. Says be safe like it's a prayer, and I feel her everywhere. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday every day. That's how I know she's gonna stay. She don't need no fancy flowers, just a note on the fridge will do. And every night she meets me like I'm the only one she ever knew. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, soft and kind, with her hand tucked gently into mine. She don't shout, she don't pretend. She just loves me till the workday ends. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday all week long, and that's why I sing this song. Some folks search their whole life through, but I found heaven in my worn out boots. She loves me like Sunday, no doubt there, like sunshine kissing country air. She don't need a reason why, she just holds me when I'm dry. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, and I never let her go. No, I never let her go.
It was late July on Grandpa's land, barefoot love in the tall wheat sand. He had a laugh that broke the night, and a touch that made wrong feel right. We'd sneak off past the old oak tree, chasing fireflies and fantasies. He'd bring a jar of homemade peach shine. We'd sip slow till we crossed the line. Peach moonlight and 17, a borrowed blanket, a back road dream. His kiss was sweet, his words were wild, like the world stopped turning for a while. I thought forever burned that bright under peach moonlight. Fall came fast and swept him west. I stayed home and did my best to move on from what I can't replace, but every dust still holds his face. Peach moonlight and 17, faded photos and in between. He left more than a goodbye in that orchard sky. Sometimes I still close my eyes and taste peach moonlight. Now I pass that same old field, wondering which parts were ever real. But hearts don't lie when they beat that loud. Even silence still feels proud. Peach moonlight in a young girl's heart, trying to make sense of falling apart. He was my once, he was my might. He's still a song I hum some nights. Not every love survives the flight, but I'll always have peach moonlight.
Fought your fight with all you had through silent storms and days gone bad. Your hands grew tired, your eyes grew wise, but now it's time to close those skies. We held your hand, we said our prayers, but heaven's light was waiting there. A brighter road, a softer land, where angels take you by the hand. So lay your worries down, my friend, let the winds of grace begin. No more pain, no more night, just endless peace and morning light. We'll cry, we'll miss, we'll hold on tight, but you're home now in sacred sound. So go on, lay your worries down. Choir sings with voices strong as heaven wraps you in a song. And though we ache with hollowed hearts, we know you're where the healing starts. So lay your worries down, my friend, rest where time will never bend. No more fear, no final breath, just sweet release beyond this death. We'll carry love through every round, but now go lay your worries down. The sun will, the night will pass, but your light shines through broken glass. You gave us love, and now we give the faith to let your spirit live. So lay your worries down, my friend, let your soul find wings again. You gave us more than words could show, and now it's time to let you go. We'll meet you where there's no more sound, but peace that flows. Lay your worries down. Tractor sexy, 20 lights like tainted sits to sits thing. I rolled up late in my old red truck, mud on the tires out of pure bad luck. But she leaned on that fence, hair blowing free, grin and said, "You look just right to me." She thanked my tractor sexy. Got chrome or a big city grin, but I can two-step and haul some hay in. She don't want roses or velvet suits, she just likes a man who ain't afraid of the roots. She likes my boots dirty, my flannel torn, a little grease on my hands from a tractor mown. She says the smell of diesel gets her heart racing, and cow print hats beat a hotel vacation. She don't need lace, don't need things pretty, she falls in love when my boots get dirty. She thanked my tractor sexy. We ride the fence line at 8:45. She packs the lunch, I bring the twine. She's got that sundress and muddy toes, and I swear right there my heart explodes. Yeah, she likes my boots dirty with working pride. Says you in jeans is my favorite side. She'd rather dance in a barn than a ballroom floor, with sweat on my brow and a creaky door. She don't want gold, just real and sturdy. She lights up when my boots get dirty. All them city boys don't understand, but this girl wants a calloused hand. And when the dust kicks up, that's when she flirts. Says a little dirt never hurt. Yeah, she likes my boots dirty, my cap turned low, with the smell of pine and a fresh hay glow. She don't care for suits or downtown hurry. She's head over heels when my boots get dirty. Yeah, that country girl's love sure ain't blurry. She likes my boots dirty. She framed my tractor sexy.
You're in my hoodie, hair a mess, but girl, I swear you never look less like someone trying, more like grace. You light this room with just your face. The TV's on, but we don't care. Got popcorn in your tangled hair. Your head on me, that soft exhale, and suddenly the world stands still. They talk about heaven like it's far away, golden streets and perfect days, but I don't need angels singing songs when I got your love all night long. No pearly gates, no sky to climb, just your hand holding on to mine. Whatever comes when this life ends, right here feels like heaven. Laugh at things I don't find funny, make sweet tea that's way too honey. You dance around in my old flannel, girl, your love's more than I can handle. They say forever lives above, but I found mine in every hug. I don't dream of some white cloud place when you kiss me slow and time gives grace. No choirs needed, no shining throne, just you and me when we're alone. If this is life, I'd never trade it. Right here feels like heaven. And if I go before you do, know I found heaven loving you. So let the stars shine where they may. I've got my light in you each day. No need to look beyond the blue, 'cause every prayer came true with you. No angel wings, a world unseen, just your love wrapped around me. If this is it, then Lord, amen. Right here feels like heaven.
How do you like me now? Back in high school, I was just a name, not the guy you'd call for a Friday game.
You had your crowd, your shiny throne, while I was dreaming big alone. You said, boy, you ain't got much. Too small town, too out of touch. Now I'm on every radio dial. You're scrolling through your life in denial. Bet you wish you laid me. Bet you gave this heart a play. Now I'm standing tall, no more shades of gray. Spotlights burn where I used to pray. You're sitting there in your hometown haze while I'm selling out shows in 50 states. Wanting me now, but do you like me now? You had that quarterback on your arm, thought you were safe from any harm. But fairy tales fade fast and loud, and now I see you back in the crowd. Bet you what do you like me when I sang to walls and you walked away? You laughed when I said I'd find my name. Now it's lit up on a marquee flame. You're digging through old memories made while I'm out here getting paid. Oh, like some cliche, but baby, how do you like me now? And don't it sting when the tables turn, when dreams you laughed at start to burn? I ain't mad, I ain't looking back, just singing facts on this platinum track. Bet you wish you stayed, bet you held on past the mess you made. Now I'm riding high and breaking chains while you're stuck wondering what could have changed. I was the one you pushed away, but I'm the one who got away. So go on, keep watching me slay. How do you like me now? Used to chase the wind and never slow down, always looking for a way out of town. But then you walked in, changed my view, turned my wild into something true. I was all noise, like a runaway train. Now I'm dancing in a summer rain. You laugh and the world makes sense. You took my soul off the defense. I'm better since you, stronger than before, like a sunrise kicking through a back porch door. You gave me reason, you gave me light, taught me how to love and do it right. I used to run, now I wanna stay. Woke up smiling every day. I don't know how, but it's all true. I'm better since you. I traded fast lanes for open skies and empty nights for your green eyes. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be the man you saw in me. Yeah, I'm better since you, no doubt about it. Took my heart and you rewired it. You're my melody, my sweet refrain, like sunshine after endless rain. I was a storm, now I'm brand new. I'm better since you. All that I was led me to this, to your arms, to your kiss. Now every beat, every move is because of you. I'm better since you. Got my feet on the ground, but I still feel like I'm heaven bound. You brought me home just by being near, turned all my doubts into crystal clear. I don't need much, just your view, 'cause I'm better
second grade notebook page. She sat 2 rows down from me, pigtails tied, freckles wide, drawing hearts where no one could see. I passed a note with nervous hands that said, wanna hold mine if we can. And at the bottom, plain and true, I wrote, circle yes if you do. She circled round her name in a crayon shade of blue, with a smiley face and a heart or two. Said maybe someday I will marry you. And who would have guessed what a note could start? Now here we are, 20 years apart, still holding hands like kids in May. Since she circled yes or no that day. High school halls, Friday games, she wore my jacket in the rain. We danced slow in the gym's backlight, and she said, you still write just right. I never had much of a plan, but I knew I'd grow up to be her man. From that little spark in second grade to the vow we made that wedding day. She circled round her name in a notebook torn in two, and somehow time just flew and flew. Now there's a little girl with her eyes too. And every night we pray she'll find a love like this, sweet and kind, all from a note, innocent and brave, where she circled round her name. Some folks search the world for signs. I found mine in a crooked line, a crayon heart, a faded fold, and a story we forever told. She circled round her name, and the rest is history. From playground laughs to memories we've written down like poetry. So if you ask me what love is made, it's notes and crayons, hearts that stay, and a little girl who smiled my way when she circled around her day. Wrinkles tell the stories on their skin. Years gone by, but love still burns within. Hands entwined like roots beneath the tree, their hearts beat on in perfect harmony. Timeless flame, it won't burn out, through the storms and through the doubt. A love that laughs at time's cruel game, forever glowing, timeless flame. Silver threads now dance upon their heads. Memories lie in every word that's said. Eyes that glimmer like they did back then. In their hearts
they're young again. The world has spun 1,000 turns, but still their passion fiercely burns. Through every tear and every fight, they've held each other through the night. Timeless flame, it won't burn out. Through the storms and through the doubt, a love that laughs at time's cruel game, forever glowing, timeless flame. They walk the path where flowers once bloomed. Through every season their love consumed. No regrets, no bitter line, just a love that grows with time.
Met a man at a truck stop diner. Old boots, worn coat, eyes like fire. He said, "Son, you look lost in thought. Mind if I share what life has taught?" He sipped his black coffee slow, tipped his hat and let it flow. You don't need luck to play this hand. Just learn to fold when you can't stand. He said, "Life's a lonesome game, son, play it wise. Count your losses, chase no lies. Know when to fight and when to bend, and don't bluff love you can't defend. The cards will fall, they always do, but how you lose says more about you." That's what he said, in a voice both calm and true. I asked him what he'd bet and lost. He stared like he could feel the cost. Some hearts ain't meant to stay in your hand. You hold too tight, they slip like sand. He said, "Life's a lonesome game, son, win or fold. You can't buy back the years you sold. So love with grace and walk away when the stakes are more than you can pay. The table turns, the lights grow dim. You'll know the truth when you're more like him." And he smiled like a man who knew the end. And as he left, he tipped his brim like he'd vanished on a desert wind. But his words still echo in my brain, like a train that don't explain. He said, "Life's a lonesome game, play it smart. Hold what matters close to heart. Know when to run, when to stay still, and never bet what you don't feel. The cards won't lie, and neither should you. Now I pass it on.
like he passed it too. You're in my hoodie, hair a mess, but girl, I swear you never look less like someone trying, and more like grace. You light this room with just your face. The TV's on, but we don't care. Got popcorn in your tangled hair, your head on me, that soft exhale. And suddenly the world stands still. They talk about heaven like it's far away, golden streets and perfect days, but I don't need angels singing songs when I got your love all night long. No pearly gates, no sky to climb, just your hand holding on to mine. Whatever comes when this life ends, right here feels like heaven. Laugh at things I don't find funny, make sweet tea that's way too honey. You dance around in my old flannel, girl, your love's more than I can handle. They say forever lives above, but I found mine in every hug. I don't dream of some white cloud place when you kiss me slow and time gives grace. No choirs needed, no shining throne, just you and me when we're alone. If this is life, I'd never trade it. Right here feels like heaven. And if I go before you do, know I found heaven loving you. So let the stars shine where they may. I've got my light in you each day. No need to look beyond the blue, 'cause every prayer came true with you. No angel wings or world unseen, just your love wrapped around me. If this is it, then Lord, amen. Right here feels like heaven.
He don't always say the right words, leaves his oxes by the door. And when the world gets heavy, he shuts down, says no more. But I know where his heart is, even when he hides behind the silence. I still feel the man he is inside. So I love him anyway, through the storms he brings my way. When he's proud and when he's wrong, when he stays too late or stays too long. He don't need to wear a crown to be the king I found. No, he's not always easy, but I love him anyway. He don't write no poems, ain't much for fancy things, but when I break he holds me like he's mending porcelain. They don't see the nights he listens or the way he says my name. He ain't perfect, never claimed it, but I love him just the same. Yes, I love him anyway, when he ain't got much to say, when he fumbles, when he falls, when his back's against the wall. He may never be a saint, but my love don't need him painted. He's mine in every way, and I love him anyway. Some hearts shine like diamonds, some hearts wear a scar, but I've seen grace inside his flaws, and I know just who we are. So I love him anyway, through the doubts and through the days, when it's hard and when it's sweet, when his pride won't let him weep. He's a man made out of trial, but he loves me all the while. So come what may, I'll love him anyway.
I've seen the sunrise in your eyes more times than I could ever count, but every time it feels brand new, like the world's just spinning round you now. You don't need diamonds, don't need light, just the way you say my name at night. It's like a prayer I never knew could feel so right, so pure, so true. It's the way you love me still, even when I lose my way. When the world feels too heavy, you don't ask me to explain. You just lay your hand in mine, and the silence says it all. Yeah, the way you love me still is the reason I don't fall. You don't have to fix the storms I've made, you just hold me till they pass away. And somehow, without even trying, you teach me more with every day. It's the way you love me still, through the fire, through the doubt. Even when I shut you out, you never walk out. You just stand there in the quiet, with your heart so full and real. Yeah, the way you love me still is the only thing I feel. You don't change the world around me, you just show me how to stay. And that kind of love don't fade away. It's the way you love me still that keeps me breathing deep, like a song I never finished that plays in all my sleep. You're the steady in my story, the calm behind the thrill. And I thank God every morning for the way you love me still.
last time I saw her smile was beneath an autumn sky so white. She said nothing, just held my hand and walked away without goodbye. Leaves were falling soft and slow, as if the trees already knew that love like ours don't always stay, no matter how deep it grew. Now I sit by the window pane, watching time just slip like rain. I'd give the world to see again the last time I saw her smile. They say that hearts will mend with time, but some cracks just don't close. And in the quiet of this room, her memory still softly glows. Now I sit by the window pane with nothing left but her name. If I had one more chance somehow to see the last time I saw her smile, candles low, the night is kind to lonely hearts and quiet minds. And though she's gone 1,000 miles, I still see her smile. Never said the words you need most, never held you close when you felt lost. I let the days just drift like smoke, and now I whisper to your ghost. But I was still yours in the silence, even when my lips stayed closed. I carried your name in the quiet, like a prayer I never showed. If love was measured in the things we do, then maybe I failed to prove mine true. But I was still yours, yes, I was still yours in the silence. I saw the way your light began to fade, like sunset hiding in the Everglades. You waited there behind your smile, and I missed the pain by 1,000 miles. But I was still yours in the silence, were the peace in my defiance, and the dream I let slip away. If time could turn its hands for me, I'd give you more than memory. But I was still yours, yes, I was still yours in the silence. Now I talk to the wind, hoping it knows where broken hearts and lost love go. You deserve more than what I gave, but even now I call your name. I was still yours in the silence, though I never said enough. And maybe I missed our moment, but I never stopped the love. So if you ever wander through space and time, if you were ever truly mine, I was still yours, always yours in the silence.
I wake to the sound of nothing, no laughter where your voice should be. The sun still shines through the window, but it doesn't feel like it's shining on me. Your shirt still hanging on the back door, your scent still lingers in my head. But this house is just a shadow when your love isn't there. How can I breathe without you in the air? Every heartbeat feels broken, like it's gasping for care. How do I stand when the ground's not really there? You were the calm, the flame, the prayer, and now I'm lost without you in the air. The clock ticks like it's counting down to a life that's caving in, and every memory I reach for just pulls me back again. How can I breathe without you in the air? Every moment is colder with nothing left to spare. How do I dream when the silence fills the stair? You were the light I didn't dare to ever lose. Now you're not in the air. If I could turn back the wind, bring your touch back to my skin, I'd trade forever just to hold your love again. How can I breathe without you in the air? Every breath I take feels like it disappears. You without you in the air. The world fades out when you pull me close, like silence wrapping around my soul. I feel your heart beat slow and true, and suddenly there's nothing I must do. No words to chase, no promises to keep, just the rhythm of your breath with mine in sync. I close my eyes and I fall so deep into a love that doesn't even have to speak. When you hold me still, like the moon holds the tide, time stops turning and I forget the fight. There's a calm in your touch, like the wind through the pines. You don't have to say a thing. When you hold me still, I feel alive. Your hands are stars across my skin, and every trace says come back again. The night is long, but I'm not afraid. You're the light I never knew I craved. When you hold me still, like fire without flame, there's a whisper in the quiet that calls my name. Every breath becomes a sacred sign that here with you is where my soul aligns. And I don't need the world to know the way you love me, soft and slow. Just stay, just breathe, just be with me. When you hold me still, the storm fades away, and all I feel is the way you stay in a moment so deep. It's beyond the thrill. There's nothing more real than when you hold me still. You've been walking through the storm so long, with soaked through shoes and a half-heart song. Sky's been gray for far too wide, and you've forgotten how to shine. I see the weight behind your eyes, trying so hard just to survive. But darling, take a breath, be still. You don't have to climb every hill. There's a light after the rain, a dawn beyond this pain. You may not feel it yet, but love is not in vain. Even broken wings can heal, and time will let you feel the your tears behind your smile. Keep the world out for a little while, but you're more brave than you believe. Even when you struggle to breathe, there's a light after the rain, a gentle golden flame. You are not forgotten, you're not to blame. Let the clouds pass through, the sky's still blue for you, and joy will bloom again. There's a light after the rain. And when you feel like giving in, I'll sit beside you till the end. There's a light after the rain, and love still knows your name. Though the winds may howl, you will remain. So lift your face once more, open that heart you wore. The storm will break and so will chains. There's a light after the rain.
Got a rusty Ford and a Rebel plate, lifted high, she don't hesitate. Tailgate's dented, but the charm is fine, 'cause every girl waves when I roll that line. I ain't got chrome or city flash, but I got coolers, dogs, and cash. On Saturday nights I'm a rodeo show with a six-pack grin and a radio glow. They call me Tailgate Romeo, cruising slow where the sweethearts go. Got a hayfield heart and a honky-tonk soul, with a truck bed line for a midnight stroll. Ain't no tux, ain't no fancy show, but baby, I'm your Tailgate Romeo. I picked up Queens and Cowgirl Charm right out back of my uncle's farm. They don't ask much, just good clean mud and a little George Strait in the dashboard thud. Yeah, I'm the Tailgate Romeo, turning heads at the rodeo. Got a cooler full of dreams on ice and a seat for two if you're feeling nice. Ain't no rich man's cameo, just your down home Tailgate Romeo. Mercedes pride, but I got horsepower and four-wheel drive. And when that moon hits the gravel lane, you'll forget his last name. 'Cause I'm the Tailgate Romeo, playing slow jams on the radio, with a flannel shirt and a Friday smile. Come sit close, girl, stay a while. No need for diamonds, don't you know? You've just met your Tailgate Romeo.
had a map we never used, just hearts wild in a sky so blue. You wore those boots with the worn out heels. I swore I'd chase you past the hills. The gas was low but our hopes were high. No need to ask where, just needed to drive. Oh, that summer road where we ran free, wind in our hair, no plan, just you and me. Windows down, music loud, screaming dreams into the clouds. We didn't know where we'd go, but I still feel it in my soul. That summer road, oh, that summer road, oh. You drew hearts on the dusty dash, told me love burns, but boy it lasts. We kissed under that neon sign, swore we'd never run out of time. We might have grown, gone our ways, but I'd still drive back to those days. That summer road where we ran free, wind in our hair, no plan, just you and me. Windows down, music loud, screaming dreams into the clouds. We didn't know where we'd go, but I still feel it in my soul. That summer road, but I've never felt so alive, never felt that whole. Oh, that summer road where we ran free, you beside me just being 17, laughing at the world, chasing stars, leaving tire marks on our hearts. Time moves fast, but I still know I'll never let go of that summer road.
That road's still out there, waiting. Dua tengah vokal cewek. Kalau kamu suka corir country yang lebih bluegrass atau lebih pop country modern seperti Luke Combs atau Kelsia Ballerini, tinggal bilang, you said. Buatkan lagi.
Tentu, berikut adalah lagu country ketiga yang dirancang untuk membangkitkan semangat dan menggugah emosi. Kok untuk penonton YouTube Amerika yang menyukai kisah perjuangan, kebangkitan dan harapan. Bathed in my boots,
Ketekunan bangkit dari kegagalan, kerja keras, semangat hidup.
suasana seperti pagi buta di ladang udara dingin, tapi semangat membara.
I've been knocked down, I've been pushed around, worked the dirt from sun up to sundown. These calloused hands, they tell the tale of every fight and every fail. But I ain't the type to lay there long. I get back up and I come back strong. I got dust in my boots, fire in my chest, heartbeat pounding through this old vest. I've been through the storms, took all the hits, but I ain't quit. That I'd never win, but I wrote my story with a shovel and a grin. Raised by the radio and gravel roads where tough love and sweat always showed. So go ahead, doubt all you can. I was born to be a working man. I got dust in my boots, scars on my pride, but everyone proves I survive. I'm never rich, never clean, but I built this life from broken dreams. So don't you dare count me out soon. I'm just getting started, howling at the moon.
They say dreams fade, but mine just burn, like the road that waits at every turn.
Got dust in my boots.
I was raised on prayer and black coffee, a farm boy born to stay in line. Daddy taught me how to fix a fence, but not what to do with wasted time. I skipped church for back road whiskey, traded chores for minor crime. Mama cried, Daddy sighed, but I was running blind. Daddy warned me too, son, the world won't wait for fools like you. But I was chasing wind, not thinking through, and every line
line he said came true. Now the bars don't open wide enough, and my regrets come 2 by 2. Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. I wore out my welcome in this town, and in every girl's heart I let down. Thought I was wild, thought I was free, till that freedom shackled me. Now the only thing that's waiting is caught in yesterday's news, and that quiet voice inside me sings the words I once refused. Yeah, Daddy warned me to. Life will break what pride won't glue. But I played loud and I burned through every chance I had to start new. Now the rear view's full of broken roads, and the mirror shows the truth. Mama cried, and Daddy warned me too. He wasn't much for talking, but his boots said more than words. Now I'd give back all my freedom just to hear what I once ignored. Daddy warned me too. Boy, the world's got plans for fools like you. I laughed then, but now every scar was carved by what I do. So if you're listening from that porch tonight, know this heart still beats for you. Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. Yeah, Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. I played the half-full bars and late-night TV lights, signed my name on paper napkins, prayed for better nights. Woke up in some motel with nothing but a tune, but I still shine these boots like I'll be famous soon. I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, chasing stars that barely gleam, singing songs on Broadway corners, holding tight to old big dreams. I might not have silver spurs or records on the wall, but when I step into that light, I feel 10 feet tall. Yeah, I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, still giving it my all. Mama said, boy, life ain't easy on the road, but I'd trade a steady job for just one sold-out show. And when I hear the crowd, even just a few, it's enough to keep me pulling these worn-out boots through. I'm a neon rodeo dreamer in this fringe and faded coat, writing verses in the silence, hanging every line with hope. I ain't on the radio or the cover of a song, but every night I sing like I belong. Yeah, I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, still riding all night long. And maybe someday I'll hit that high, bright marquee with my name in the sky. But if I don't, at least they'll know I gave it hard, never let it go. I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, burning
but still I shine. With a voice that won't give up and a worn out Gibson mind. From the county fair to a midnight dive, this cowboy's soul is still alive. Yeah, I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, and I was born to ride.
Met a man at a truck stop diner, old boots, worn coat, eyes like fire. He said, son, you look lost in thought. Mind if I share what life has taught? He sipped his black coffee slow, tipped his hat and let it flow. You don't need luck to play this hand, just learn to fold when you can't stand. He said, life's a lonesome game, son, play it wise. Count your losses, chase no lies, know when to fight and when to bend. And don't bluff love you can't defend. The cards will fall, they always do, but how you lose says more about you. That's what he said, in a voice both calm and true. I asked him what he'd bet and lost. He stared like he could feel the cost. Some hearts ain't meant to stay in your hand. You hold too tight, they slip like sand. He said, life's a lonesome game, son, win or fold. You can't buy back the years you sold. So love with grace and walk away when the stakes are more than you can pay. The table turns, the lights grow dim. You'll know the truth when you're more like him. And he smiled like a man who knew the end. And as he left, he tipped his brim like he'd vanished on a desert wind. But his words still echo in my brain, like a train that don't explain. He said, life's a lonesome game, play it smart. Hold what matters close to heart. Know when to run, when to stay still, and never bet what you don't feel. The cards won't lie, and neither should you. Now I pass it on, like he passed it too.
Last night, your voice cut like a knife, saying things that don't feel right. Red wine, lips, fire in your tone. You slammed the door but still call my phone. I said I'm fine, but I was lying. Heart on the floor and whiskey trying to drown your name, but it floats too well. Even silence got a story to tell. 'Cause midnight words hit harder than lie. You said I'm done but held me tight. We break, we bend, then do it again. Say we're over but never end. You're the fight I can't outrun. You're the scar I never shun. We burn, we ache, but damn it hurts when love gets loud like midnight words. you said true, but poured another shot and kissed me too. Yeah, midnight words in a backseat blur. You say forget me, but I still heard your tears falling in the rear view glass while we chase a love that's built to crash. You're the call I can't decline. You're the wreck I call mine. And I keep coming back undeterred for more of those midnight. We don't mean them half the time, but they cut like we design. Every I hate you tied with stay, we just don't know any other way. Midnight words, yeah, they linger still in the space where love gets real. We crash, we cry, we kiss, we burn and wait for night to take its turn. You're the chaos I prefer, the pain that I rehearse, and I'm addicted, yeah, I've learned to love you through midnight words.
The porch light flickers in the night so slow. The crickets sing where the soft winds blow. Grandma's chair creaks on the wooden floor. The warmth of this life, don't ask for more. The sun wakes early, paints the fields with gold. A story repeated, but it never gets old. Neighbors wave from the dusty trucks. In this small town we find our love. Oh, the simple life where the stars still shine. Every moment feels like sipping sweet wine. No need for riches, no need to roam. In this little town we found our home. The church bell chimes as a Sunday crowd gathers in peace, no one speaks too loud. Kids run barefoot through the gravel and grass. The future feels bright though the years may pass. The corner store knows everyone's name. The faces here never seem to change. A world so vast, but here's our space, where time slows down in its gentle embrace. Oh, the simple life where the stars still shine. Every moment feels like sipping sweet wine. No need for riches, no need to roam. In this little town we found our home.
Well, I clocked out round 5:30. My boots were itching to come alive. Rode on down to Daisy's Road, where the beer is cold and the music rolls. Old Joe's picking on that stage. Fiddle's hot and the crowd's engaged. The neon signs start glowing bright. That's
Friday's my cue to light up the night. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Spin that girl in the red sundress, kicking dust on the hardwood floor. We ain't stopping till they lock that door. Clap your hands and stomp those boots. Shake off the weak, cut the loose. A little swing, a little sway. Honky-tonk dreams till the break of day. Yeehaw! Come dance with me in the Friday night two-step beat. There's a line out back and a laugh out front, and Betty pours strong if you tip her once. The jukebox sings like a southern breeze. Got that George Strait on repeat. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Cowgirl smile and a cowboy flex, spinning fast then slowing down. Boots are talking all over this town. Raise your glass, forget the blues. Tonight we're burning off our bad news. A little fire, a little heat in this Friday night beat. Fiddle solo, clap along section. Shout it all right now. Let's do the Friday night two-step. Dust up the floor with no regrets. From shy glances to wild cheers, we've been waiting all damn week for this here. Boots are stomped, hearts are lit, and darling, we ain't done yet. Let's ride the rhythm, feel the heat in this Friday night two-step beat. Rolling out past the county line, got your Ray-Bans on and you're looking fine. The wind in your hair, dashboard glow. Girl, you're firing the radio. Bare feet on the dash, smile so wide. You're laughing like you're high on life. I ain't worried where the road might end, long as I'm driving with you again. With the top down, heart up, that sun sinking into both of us. You're leaning in on a red dirt road, that little laugh saying take it slow. Got the world in our rear view, nothing ahead but me and you. So let's get lost in this sweet rush with the top down, heart up. Got a cooler full of Friday night, a moon ready for dancing light. Your hand in mine's my favorite song. I love this good, just drives along. With the top down, heart up, can't get close enough to your touch. You steal my breath and cut off jeans. Girl, you're every back road dream. Kicking dust and cranking love. Sky so clear, stars above. Yeah, this is more than just young luck. It's a top down, heart up. Every turn, every mile, you're the reason behind my smile. Tank's full, let's light it up. Just you, me, and the open love. Top down, heart up, that feeling I ain't ever giving up. We got the heat, we got the time, running wild on the county line. So slide on over, buckle tight. This love's built for a Saturday night. Baby, you and me riding in trust with the top down. I was drowning in my vices, like smoke on a Saturday night, chasing bottles, burning bridges, trying to outrun the light. Then you walked in slow and steady, with a smile I wasn't ready. Took one touch, just one word, and the weight I carried turned to dirt. You're like southern bourbon, smooth when the world turns rough, sweet like molasses, strong enough to pull me out when I've had too much. I was lost, but now I'm certain you go down warm like southern bourbon. I was bitter, burned and broken, like a match too quick to strike. But you poured your love in silence and turned my wrong into right. You're like southern bourbon, a fire that don't leave scars, golden honey in a mason jar, healing every worn out part. I was falling, now I'm learning how to live again with southern bourbon. They say the good things age with grace, and I taste that truth in your embrace. You're like southern bourbon, sipping slow on a porch at dusk. You burn just right, not just for lust, but for love that I can trust. You save me without a sermon, just like southern bourbon.
It was late July on Grandpa's land, barefoot love in the tall wheat sand. He had a laugh that broke the night and a touch that made wrong feel right. We'd sneak off past the old oak tree, chasing fireflies and fantasies. He'd bring a jar of homemade peach shine. We'd sip slow till we crossed the line. Peach moonlight and 17, a borrowed blanket, a back road dream. His kiss was sweet, his words were wild, like the world stopped turning for a while. Thought forever burned that bright under peach moonlight. Fall came fast and swept him west. I stayed home and did my best to move on from what I can't replace, but every dust still holds his face. Peach moonlight and 17 faded photos, and in between he left more than a goodbye in that orchard across that same old field, wondering which parts were ever real. But hearts don't lie when they beat that loud. Even silence still feels proud. Peach moonlight in a young girl's heart, trying to make sense of falling apart. He was my once, he was my might. He's still a song I hum some nights. Not every love survives the flight, but I'll always have peach moonlight.
The wind don't talk like it used to since she walked out that day. Even the stars seem to flicker slow, like they got nothing left to say. The screen door creaks in the silence, a ghost in every sound. Her laughter used to fill this porch, now it just echoes down. I'm so lost I barely breathe. There's a tear in every flame. The night don't hold no comfort, and the moon still knows her name. Yeah, the moon still knows her name. I heard a lonesome whippoorwill crying somewhere past the pine, and I swear he sounded just like me, trying to turn back time. I'm so cold beneath this sky, even fire can't warm the blame. There's no light in my window, but the moon still knows her name. Yes, the moon still knows her name. If you see her walking slow in the hush of morning rain, tell her I'm still waiting low, and the moon still calls her name. I've played to half-full bars and late-night TV lights, signed my name on paper napkins, prayed for better nights. Woke up in some motel with nothing but a tune, but I still shine these boots like I'll be famous soon. I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, chasing stars that barely gleam, singing songs on Broadway corners, holding tight to old big dreams. I might not have silver spurs or records on the wall, but when I step into that light, I feel 10 feet tall. Yeah, I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, still giving it my all. Mama said, boy, life ain't easy on the road, but I'd trade a steady job for just one sold-out show. When I hear the crowd, even just a few, it's enough to keep me pulling these worn-out boots through. I'm a neon rodeo dreamer in this fringing faded coat, writing verses in the silence, hanging every line with hope. I ain't on the radio or the cover of a song, but every night I sing like I belong. Yeah, I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, still riding all night long. And maybe someday I'll hit that high, bright marquee with my name in the sky. But if I don't, at least they'll know I gave it hard and never let it go. I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, burning out, but still I shine, with a voice that won't give up and a worn-out Gibson mind. From the county fair to a midnight dive, this cowboy soul is still alive. Yeah, I'm a neon rodeo dreamer, and I was born to ride.
Falling leaves on the broken ground, whispers lost but now they're found. Shadows fade when the morning calls. I stand again though I felt so small. I rise again, I feel the flame. Through the ashes I reclaim my name. The storm may howl, the sky may fall, but I'll break through, I'll take it all. Bruised and battered, but still I breathe. The chains are gone, I'm finally freed. Hopes of fire that won't be tamed. Through the darkness it stakes its claim. I rise again, I feel the flame. Through the ashes I reclaim my name. The storm may howl, the sky may fall, but I'll break through, I'll take it all. Every scar a story told, every wound turns dust to gold. What was lost now finds its place. A new dawn lights this weathered face. I rise again, I feel the flame. Through the ashes I reclaim my name. The storm may howl, the sky may fall, but I'll break through, I'll take it all.
We were barefoot skipping school, fishing lines and breaking rules. Truck bed packed with ice and cokes. Old Hank playing through the radio. Katie wore that cut-off tee, sunburned smile just for me. We'd swing out on that old rope swing and land like kings in a muddy dream. Down by Cedar Creek, where the water runs wide and the summer sneak up like fire through July heat. Barefoot hearts and no ID. Learn more about life on those lazy days than school books ever tried to say. We were wild, free, young and sweet down by Cedar Creek. Dad said, boy, work hard and pray, but I just wanted to slip away to where the catfish bite and the girls all smile and time don't matter for a little while. Down by Cedar Creek, where the water runs wide and the summer sneak up like fire through July heat. Barefoot hearts and no ID. We laughed till the stars came out to play and kissed under moonlight drifting haze. Nothing fancy, nothing sleek, just love. Down by Cedar Creek. Now that rope swing's worn and frayed, but the memories never fade. Still hear that river call my name every time it starts to rain. Down by Cedar Creek, where the stories rise and the world feels deep, where every splash was wild and free, and time slowed down for you and me. We were reckless, loud, and 17, living life like a country dream. Yeah, I left my heart knee deep down by Cedar Creek. Around before sunset, I'll be gone with the breeze. Got a saddle, sore heart, and callous dreams. Riding fence for $1, playing songs for a bed, chasing freedom in echoes I ain't caught yet. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, rolling like the dust on a southbound bend. Love's tried to hold me, but I don't stay. I give my heart to the white highway. And if you see me down that stretch again, I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I've played shows for a plate and left towns in the rain. Got a letter once saying, don't come back again. But I ain't bitter, no, I still smile. It's a hard life, but it's worth each mile. 'Cause I was born to chase romances fall, let the story spin. I've lost good women and friends who stayed, but I find my peace in the empty plains. So if you ask me where I'm headed, then I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I ain't got much but this worn guitar, a busted up truck, and a few old scars. But Lord, I've lived more than I've planned, with the sky above and the reins in hand. Yeah, I was born to chase the wind, following songs where the map gets thin. They say I'm foolish, say I roam, but I've never called one place home. And if I never see her face again, I'll still be in Laredo before sunset. Yes, I'll ride to Laredo before sunset.